What's up, y'all? Much love, many blessings. It's your boy Lotus. As you can see, it looks like we're going to be moving up the kickoff of the Leo season intuitive messages to today. It actually took me a little bit longer to just get everything mapped out. So now I'm feeling pretty good because everything that I did yesterday is actually like I'm ahead of the curve. So I'll be dropping down some really good intuitive messages. I'll be starting with Aries. So definitely just wanted to kind of put that seed out there while I'm getting like the morning prep going. It's really going to be interesting because right now we're still in the what do I want to call it, the moon in Cancer. And this moon in Cancer right now, because we're getting ready to switch from moon in Cancer to moon in Leo like tonight, like the 28th. I think it's around like, I want to say like 2:30, almost close to the witching hour. But yeah, we're going to feel that transition. And I think one of the important things to note about that is with this transition, like with the moon in Cancer, like what we get with moon in Cancer, like the moon is already a very, Cancer is already a very sensitive sign, and the moon is associated with Cancer. So that sensitivity with the moon, the dark energy, feminine energy, these shifts and things that take place, we're feeling that sensitivity right now. But one of the most important things, like I said, with the moon being in Cancer and then jumping over with Venus in Cancer, we're going to be feeling a lot of shifts, in particular with our values. But one of the things I want to point out is the word that comes to my spirit, my body, is hidden gems. So we're going to be focused on a lot of the hidden gems and situations, hidden gems and things that we may have started that are really sentimental and precious to us. It doesn't have to be relationships, but like projects and things that ways of viewing the world and things that we wanted to enact in the world around us, something we've been working on that we may have put off to the side, a relationship that we, with feelings that we've kind of kept pocketed, kind of like, it kind of reminds me of like Helga from Hey Arnold. It's like that energy where you may be acting like it's one thing, but you really have a whole shrine dedicated to football head. You know, it's like, what's your football head in the situation? You know, it's like, what do you have been trying to protect? And when faced with the outside world, you're like, no, like, fuck that shit. You know, I don't like this shit, but realistically, like, it's really precious to you. You know, so a lot of this moon and Cancer energy and this sun Leo season can create some conflicts, because I'm going to keep talking about that Cancer Leo kind of like creating steam, that water and fire to kind of create steam, particularly when that steam is going to come out a lot when we're in conflict with not being completely authentic with what it is that we feel and what it is that we desire, and how we're going about actually executing it or drawing it to us within our waking reality. So there's some really good things. That's why it's going to be really good that I kick off Aries. So I'll stay tuned for later. I'll definitely be starting out with those signs, with that sign, and then we'll just kind of see how the pace goes. I want to get through at least like 3 or 4 of them, but I know I definitely want to at least start with Aries. But yeah, just in particular, like hidden gems is the theme. Hidden gems, things that we hadn't thought about, but these gems are only going to activate because they're generated off your authentic passion. It can't just be like, oh, well, I'm jumping on this bandwagon because it's making money, or I'm following this because it's a trend. Like, I mean, like hidden gems, like, you know, you've been cultivating a relationship or considering stepping out and showing how you feel, or stepping into your talents and being an actor, or just putting it off to the side, and people may have been criticizing and questioning you, or, you know, deciding that, like, you know what, like hidden gems, like financial hidden gems, where it's like, oh, like investing in some like altcoin, or finding that like some Bitcoin or some shit like that is randomly going to blow up, and then all of a sudden it just starts seeding something you've been investing in or deciding that you wanted to invest in. So there's going to be a lot of hidden gems. People are going to be discovering you, like, oh, I never noticed you before. Here, let's do this. So we're going to see that vibrancy come to life, because with the moon in Cancer, especially as it gets ready to shift into the moon in Leo, that's going to sprout and come to life, and the sun's going to illuminate that, because Leo is the sign of the sun. So with us transitioning from a moon sign being in a sign that's literally ruled by the moon, which is Cancer, to a sign that's governed by the sun, those things are going to be illuminated. So it's going to be a complete flip of the situation. It's going to be a fullness, because when we have the sun and the moon in a situation, we get the fullness. So I'm ready to see what this fullness is going to be. I hope this message is resonating within your spirit. Today is Wednesday, so that's Mercury Day. So obviously that's a good time for receiving, being receptive to messages and intuitive messages, and getting our bag right. So let's make sure that we organize today. I'm really rooting for you. I'm really rooting for myself. I'm rooting for the collective. I'm wishing you much love, many blessings. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Ashe.